Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another reaction. Today we have a song from Crystar. Technically we have 3 songs from Crystar, but I'm not going to be doing them all in one video because that would be a very long video, but Yeet God requested 3 of them and this is just the first of the 3. He said I should listen to all of them back to back, but I usually don't do that due to length. I'll re-listen to them as I get to the next ones, but I will be getting to all 3 of them because he asked, so here we are. But I only vaguely know what Crystar is. I think it's a JRPG, but that's about it for me on information on Crystar, so I don't know what to expect out of this genre-wise. I don't know if it's going to be something more cinematic. I don't know if it's going to be just like hardcore rock, or if it's going to be like straight up EDM and like maybe, I don't know, speedcore. Like, who knows at this point? I've heard so many different genres from so many different games, and ones I would have never expected. Like a recent Final Fantasy one, I would have never expected to have that genre in there, and there it was. So maybe this is going to be something weird that's going to throw me off, or maybe it'll be something nice and familiar. So without further ado, let's go. Ooh. Wait a minute. Gotta straighten up my nerd glasses here. It's starting very interesting. I can't tell what genre it's gonna lean into yet. Ooh. Oh, it's bumping a little bit. Wait a minute. Really crispy sound design elements in there too. I do be loving that. It's like shaker effects in there. It's like metallic. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. I love the harp sweeps. This is really interesting. This has a unique identity to it. It's got that EDM bump, but still very orchestral. A little bit of a hybrid thing. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Oh, they're like little interludes there. Just accents. Ooh. They were acting as a bridge for this. A sparse bridge. That's rare. I love teases like that. Leaning more into that like war percussion in there. Heavy, big rhythmic drums. Ooh, oh, halftime. So it is like a full hybrid. It's got a little bit of everything in it. Not really dubsteppy, but has some of those elements in there. It's like that synthetic dubstep sound I would hear out of, like, I don't know, if the Alien movie franchise did something with that sound. It's got these like zipper sounding synths. Very Alien. Neat. Oh, this is cool. This is a sound profile I haven't heard in a long time. things like this too. These like maybe vaguely African tribal sounds. A little Indonesian maybe. India? I'm trying to hear what the language is in there, but I can't quite place it. They all kind of share similar vibes when you get to that sort of sound, right? Like that tribal sound can be from basically anywhere in that central like Eurasia spot, but it's like, where is it from? I feel like that might be more India, but it's hard to tell sometimes. So like I said during the reaction, it's been a while since I've heard a sound profile like this. And what I mean by that is a sound profile that blends not only a bunch of different styles of music from across the world, but also throws in synthetics throughout the song that accent the different portions, as well as having an entirely separate, just electronic centered section. And also doing what I said earlier and having like a pseudo bridge. And what I mean by pseudo bridge, that's not really a technical term, but effectively like sneaking in a few measures or like little interludes that become what the next section of the song introduces. So you get this little bit of an idea of what's to come, but it's still largely doing what it was before. It just kind of interrupts itself in order to introduce you to a new sound that's coming down the pipeline. Not a lot of composers like to do that because it tends to split the song up and make it a little bit jarring for people, but I think in times like this, and when a composer does it well and times it well with what comes afterwards, it works so well. And this is one of those songs that just really surprised me because I wasn't anticipating it. I thought it was just going to be little ornamental interludes in there, nothing really too big or anything that would change the scope of the song as it went, but it changed it. It was there. It was letting you know beforehand and kind of giving you a taste of what was to come before it got there, and doing it in that sectioned off couple of meters at a time way that I really think is difficult to nail, and why I feel like a lot of people don't try too hard. So this composer, amazing work on that. Just those sorts of things are very difficult to balance, and I always praise it when that happens because I don't hear them often because of that difficulty. But then also the rest of the song being so unique in itself, the rest of the sounds in here, it almost felt a little bit like Made in Abyss, kind of this Kevin Penkin-esque sort of like alien ethereal sound where it's like you can't quite place where in the world certain sounds are being borrowed from, especially those vocals. I still can't quite tell what that is, or even if it is a real language, it might just be some fake made-up language that they're singing lyrics in. A lot of games like to do things in their own in-universe languages, so maybe it's that, but I'm also not a speaker of many of those languages by any means. I can only speak English and like little fractions of some other languages, so that really doesn't count for me, but I can't tell tonally where that's coming from. I feel like it's really coming from that like lower India section, but it could be like East African. It could be as far east as Indonesia. A lot of those sounds were kind of shared, and it's hard to nail exactly what chunk they come out of, especially when they're in contexts like this that you're not positive on the influential locations and all of that nerd shit, really. But it's just interesting to hear it done no matter what, bringing in those sounds and trying to nail exactly where that's from and what that could mean for the world I'm listening to now, and what I'm trying to build my own informational column from what is effectively just one song. It's under 5 minutes, and I'm already getting all this information about this world and how it sounds, and like even down to stuff like what may be the political structure and all the strife that the people are living through in this world, and figuring out just the context of this universe based off of one song already. And I have 2 more that apparently are connected, so I feel like I'm going to get like a nice 3-part story here, a 3-act story where I'm going to get an understanding of this world to a more fine degree. I won't be able to understand the entire plot by any means, but these sorts of songs, these sorts of composers that just know exactly what to lean into to make their world sound so unique to itself is really what keeps me going, you know? It's the thing that keeps my brain firing and keeps me yapping for lengths of time like this, and I don't have problems finding words to say because it's so good. Usually I have a bunch of cuts by now, but I am so enraptured by this and this sound. Ignore that kind of ironic cut there. I stumbled over my words. I didn't lose them. I just got stuck on them. Anyway, this is reminding me a lot of that experience I had with Kevin Penkin's Made in Abyss work recently. I just heard one song, and I have watched the first season of Made in Abyss, but listening to just an isolated track from season 2 that I hadn't heard yet, it painted a broader, more perfect picture of what that world is and more things within it, the spots I haven't seen yet. And I was able to figure that out just based on the sound and what may be happening in the scene because of that. And that's so cool to me. There are very few composers out there in the world who can do that so adeptly. And this is another one. This is really up there for me. And Kevin Penkin is really high on my list of people who are just phenomenal at what they do, just brilliant beyond belief at their ability to be able to write something so contextually perfect that it makes you kind of like fade into the universe even though you're just listening to a song. This is so good, and I can't stop geeking out about it. This is so good. But in order to stop geeking out about it, I will end the video here. So thank you all so very much for watching. If you want to see me get to those other 2 videos, I will be getting to them eventually. If you want to request something else from this or something else and you want it to be guaranteed that I will get to it, there are tiers on my Patreon and my YouTube memberships where you can force me to listen to whatever you want and I will get to it no matter what. But otherwise, if you just like this video and you want to follow me and support me for more stuff in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!